Hi YouTube, it's Panic here with another episode of my Don't Panic podcast. Today I'm honored to have one of my good friends Marlon on as a guest. He's a really good dude, and on top of that, he's a hard worker that just works hard for his family. He's one of the chillest dudes you'll ever meet, and yeah, let's get into it. Marlon, go ahead and introduce yourself to the viewers.
Hey, just a random nigga from Indiana.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that. So,
what's up, bro?
what's your name, dog?
My name's Marlon.
Yep.
Born and raised in Northwest Indiana. Well, I wasn't born in
Northwest. Why not?
Yeah,
why not
Northwest
west? Why? What makes Northwest better than West or North? Why does it have to be
because
Northwest?
we the region, baby.
We're the region.
We don't fuck with the rest of Indiana.
Nah. It's like gang wars up there. Gang wars in Indiana.
Oh my god, it's bad. It's bad. Some places are bad. But some places are good.
So viewers that are watching this video, Marlon's a pretty chill dude. Are you a content creator at all, Marlon, or what do you do in general?
No, I'm not. I'm lame. I just go to work and I come home.
Yeah.
That's enough for me. Like,
yeah.
I got 2 jobs to take care of, so I just work and go home.
But that's not a bad thing. You're keeping out of trouble.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And I'm
especially when people like try to get me to go out and shit. I'm like, no, I'm good. That's not my scene.
Yeah, and that's definitely like the type of person that you can just admire, because like you're a hard worker, especially what I know of our relationship, and the amount that I know of you. Yeah, so you work hard, you come home, so you provide for your family.
Yep.
You have any kids or anything, or what?
I have a wife and I have a son, a 3-year-old, and he is an asshole, to put it bluntly.
So it's fun.
This guy, he bounces off the wall a lot. Like I love him to death, but like
I hate him too. He says. I wouldn't say hate. Hate's a little bit strong a word, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I love him, but he bounces off the walls like a lot. But yeah, he's definitely like the best thing that's happened to me for sure.
That's awesome, man. Like I eventually want to have a kid, and that's gonna be cool, because like you could just, with kids especially, I want a boy, so like I want to be able to pass on and like tell him like all the mistakes I made in life and try to help him on his journey, you know what I mean? Just make sure he becomes the man that he needs to be.
Yeah, definitely.
And I could definitely see in you, with our past experiences, dog, like you've always put your son like first and foremost. Like you've sacrificed and worked your ass off to like, but maybe he'll see this video in 20 years and be like, oh shit, my dad was OG. And that panic guy was pretty damn small at that point, but he's a superstar now. He's just on every billboard in fucking New York now, and just everywhere. He's a worldwide global icon, I know. But But do you have any social medias you want to plug? Maybe that, like, I know you said you weren't a content creator, but like maybe eventually you'll look towards podcasting, if maybe that's in your future.
Eventually, that's something that I really want to do.
Like a side venture.
Yeah, but I'm not a social media person at all. Like I don't get on social media at all. Like I got Snapchat just to keep in contact with certain people, but
yeah,
I don't. That's the only fucking social media that I have.
Yeah, and you probably want to keep that in between your friends, not share that publicly, so everybody's blowing you up, being like, "Oh yeah, you're that one from Indiana."
Yeah, I'm the one.
I'm probably gonna get bombed for saying that, so I'm gonna put a bleep in front. I'm gonna put a bleep in front of him, dog. I know all my friends. There's gonna be pitchforks and dislikes, and it's just everything. I'm not dealing with it.
That's just fucking. That's just 2020 to a T. Like literally,
I'm gonna get canceled.
You can't even say hi to somebody and they're just like,
they're gonna get offended.
Right, they're offended at everything. It's mind-boggling. Like
I'm a vegan helicopter fucking pansexual lesbian, and I'm offended that you don't have a gender equality bathroom that I might have a dick, but I want to go in the ladies' bathroom. That's just what I want to do. And
like shut your ass up, bitch. You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
But so with my past, so basically, so what would you say that you're passionate about? So what if you had to narrow like one thing or a few things, what would you say your like what makes Marlon passionate and what do you feel passionate about?
Besides like spending time with my family, like taking care of my family,
Which is huge.
my the thing I spend the most free time on, obviously besides taking care of my family, is I play a lot of video games.
Yeah, as do most of the people in my community, most of my friends. There's nothing that's a vice, you know what I mean?
Right.
And
And I also watch a lot of anime.
so is there any like specific video games that you like genre or
I cannot play like games like Bloodborne or Skyrim.
yeah.
I absolutely hate those games. I cannot
So like
play those
immersive
whatsoever.
single player games?
There's a fine line because I just started playing Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
And
which is it's like, basically a Bloodborne. It's a Star Wars Bloodborne, dog.
There's a difference. There's a difference. look, there's a difference, okay? Bloodborne is fucking Bloodborne, whatever the fuck that is. But Star Wars, like, I know I'm a year late for this game, but
there's not a problem with that. It's a story-driven game, and you probably got it on sale. That's the best time to get it.
I got it on sale, 50% off at Target. She's like, "Hey, this is 50% off." I'm like, "Hey,
yeah, grab me that shit, dog, because that game's actually really good. I've completed it. How you liking it so far?
I love it so far. Actually, I just started playing it yesterday, and I'm about to be on the 4th planet.
Nice. That's good progress.
And I've been exploring too, like a lot, like trying to find all the chests and secrets and whatnot. And I feel like they did a really good job of trying to get you to go down a certain path and unlock certain things like in a certain order. But they also give you a sort of freedom, like when you leave the first planet, you get to choose between 2 planets to go to, and they give you that sort of freedom.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a loose roadmap.
Yeah. And I think my biggest complaint about it is I'm not like big into graphics. Like I don't care how the graphics look as long as the game is fun.
Yeah.
But it gets to a point where the frame rates drop so much that the game just starts lagging in a single player game.
I 100% feel you. Do you have a PlayStation regular or PlayStation Pro? That could be it too.
PlayStation regular, yeah.
Yeah,
that could be it too. I've had the system for like 7 years.
That shit's probably got fucking all the fucking not saying that like you don't clean it or anything, but that shit's probably got like dust all on the inside of it because like.
No doubt, it's old, bro. Like
I feel
the fucking menu lag is terrible. And that
damn.
Shit, and when I'm playing Call of Duty, that shit's about to take off like it's a jet, bro.
I played mine on PC, so I didn't run into as many of the issues you probably ran into, but PS4, like, I mean, I haven't had a PS4 like regular in a few years. Basically, like you said, it was like forever ago when they released that like edition. But like, I think after like a quote unquote enhanced version of a console comes out, they stop like optimizing for like the previous, you know, like the 1.0 instead of like the 1.5.
Yeah.
And it kind of sucks because like you already made that investment, and then you're like a year and a half, like a few years later, they're like, here's the pro version. It's fucking 7% faster. You want to pay $500 again? You're basically paying.
Yeah, right. You're basically paying for the same shit, just a little better quality.
Yep. So I definitely don't doubt you, but that's cool that you're getting into the Star Wars game. I'm a huge Star Wars fan myself. So that's
I also like I just got a lot of new games actually. Video game season is in. Like
Dude, huge.
I'm like 20 hours into Valhalla,
Mm-hmm.
Assassin's Creed.
That's another great game.
Absolutely love that game.
Mm-hmm.
And I also started playing Cyberpunk.
I heard Cyberpunk was really good, but on the consoles, it's like slow. It's just like,
oh my god, it's pretty bad. Like that game is meant to be next gen or PC
for sure. And even next gen's having trouble with it.
Yeah, and I don't know what the deal is with like all the bugs and glitches, and at least on my base model PS4,
Mm-hmm.
The frame rates drop a lot too, and I think it's because they put so much into the game.
Yeah.
That
they have to
it
load
can't
all
keep
those
up.
assets, and and it can't keep up. And that's
it's crazy.
That's just another thing with the thing too, like, and maybe you even think, because like you had, like, going back to what you basically had said, maybe they had developed it for like the PS5 and then next like the PC, and then they dumbed it down and added it to the PS4, because you never know with games like that. And the way that you're talking about like how it's performing, it definitely seems that way.
Yeah, and what's weird to me is that like they first showcased this game in what, like 2013?
Dude,
At
they've
one of the E3s.
yeah, they've been fucking delaying this game for 10 years, damn near.
Yeah, it's like you would think it's literally the most perfect game, and like when they had a set date for it, which was like in April, I had this game on pre-order for like a year.
They pushed that shit back even this year.
Yeah, and it's like you would think no game is going to be perfect when it comes out, but
yeah,
for the amount of shit that's going on in that game, everything that's wrong in that game, you would think it would like 70% of it would be at least cleared up,
or at least like if they report, like if people report the issues on day one, that they'd be able to go in and be like, oh yeah, we could fix that by just throwing a patch on it. My thing is, like, if there's that many bugs in a game on release, what did they actually do when they pushed the game back the first 6 times?
Right. What was going on behind the scenes?
Like, it was the game really that fucked up? Like, you know what I'm saying? But
look, man, I was just all excited for Keanu Reeves, bro. That's all I care about.
I heard that he's I haven't like fully got into that game. I saw a few people playing it, but I heard there's like different factions you could play for, and Keanu Reeves has got his own little thing going on.
I don't know about that, but I'm gonna have to.
That's why I try not to spoil or anything.
I'm gonna have to play some more though.
Yeah, that's why I'm excited for you to be able to grind that, man. And so yeah, you're passionate about video games. Any other games besides like Cyberpunk or Assassin's Creed Valhalla or Star Wars before we move on? Or
I am mainly a Call of Duty, like.
Oh yeah, you tried to get me into Warzone.
Yeah, I tried to get you into Warzone.
I couldn't get into it. I'm a Destiny guy.
Yeah, it's not for everybody, but that's definitely the main game I play. Especially with Season 1 of Cold War coming out.
Yeah. I think
it's gonna be crazy.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I think if it would be like a Fortnite situation, because remember, you guys would invite me to Fortnite, and I even told you guys I fucking hated Fortnite.
I hated. I just played it. I just played it just to play with Jaws.
That's what I'm saying. I hated the fuck out of Fortnite. Bailey and this girl were like the only ones that actually liked that game, besides like Chris, before it was fuck Chris.
Fuck Chris. That is a bitch.
But like, dog, like, we played Fortnite and we hated Fortnite. We hated the game we were playing, but we had fun because we were playing together. So I feel like if we got together on a game like Warzone even, I feel like I'd have, because it's like basically an FPS version of Fortnite.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you can say that.
But obviously better. Yeah. But obviously way better in the core aspects. And I feel like if we got Bailey, Sonny, me, you as the 4, we would have a fucking blast. Some dumb shit would be bound to happen. It'd be must-see TV.
Always.
Must-see TV, as always.
Always.
I remember the first time I played on fucking Fortnite with Bailey. I literally... I'm not even gonna lie. When Bailey watches this, he's probably gonna be pissed at me bringing it back up. But there was like 3 or 4 teams. Me and Bailey. I think we were either playing with you or Chris. It was me, Bailey, and then you or Chris with a random. So it was basically us 3 and then random. And so one of you guys had went out early. And you were spectating or you were on your phone or something. Me and Bailey were the only ones left in the game. Bailey goes and builds up, and I suck at building at this point. So Bailey goes and builds up and plays like hyper fucking aggressive and pushes one of the teams that are pinching the fuck out of us. And I just sit behind the corner of a building and just watch Bailey get meat grindered. And then I watch both teams pick each other off. And that's the last team left, and they have like 2 people left and they're healing up. And I finally take my slow ass building time to go up, and I'm screaming the whole time. Like it's like a 5-minute period where I keep telling Bailey or whoever's in the party advanced military tactics, and I'm going up.
Fucking advanced military tactics.
Dude, and I'm going up there and I'm fucking melting them. We won the game. And like Bailey couldn't be mad at it. He was mad, but he couldn't be mad because we got the dub.
So much for teammates, but hey, you got the win.
I mean, hey, they helped me out. Isn't the job of a teammate to be a teammate? So they helped me out by showing me where my enemies were, because they got shot at.
Military tactics.
Advanced sacrifices are necessary in the art of war.
Oh my god.
Fuck Chris.
Fuck Chris. That dude's a bitch.
So, you also said you're a big anime guy. So, like, so how big of, like, if you had to put, like, a split on it out of 100 between video games, family, anime, what's the split out of 100, you would say? If Marlon's girl's watching this, don't be mad if he puts family a little bit lower.
No, family has to come first, because there's times where, like, if I'm playing a game or something and my wife is just sitting in bed and my son's doing whatever, I'm just like, all right, yeah, let's watch something else. So I would just turn the game off. Whoever I'm playing with, I'm like, hey, I gotta go. I'm about to watch TV with my girl, and that's that. So,
yeah, because you get enjoyment out of that too, because you guys obviously have shared interests, and like you like watching stuff with Eli because it's an experience to be a parent.
Well, I get tired of PJ Masks, but yeah.
so chill. Yeah, so I stopped the recording. You can tell me what your real thoughts are now. Set up.
So family definitely comes first. Like,
yeah.
Like,
so what percentage? 50% of the 100? You'd say? Yeah. Okay, so out of video games and anime, how you slicing the other 50, dog? This is gonna be a tough choice.
I know.
He's about to go 25-25 and cop out.
See, I thought about it, but no. No. Video games, I would have to put at like 35. Yeah. 35%, because like, I stay up late, like too late sometimes.
And they're like playable media, in my opinion.
What?
They're like a playable story. Like, I mean, that sounds really fucking dumb what I just said, but you know what I mean? They're like watching something, but you're playing it. I fucking give up. They're interactive.
Advanced military tactics.
Listen, sacrifices are necessary in the art of war, and sometimes that means brain cells too.
But I would put video games like 35% because there's also times where we're watching TV or whatever, and my wife's like, "Hey, I want to watch you play the game." I'm like,
Oh, that's
"Okay,
fucking
say
dope. I
less."
wish I had a
Yeah,
fucking girl like that.
yeah. So she will watch me, and then eventually she'll fall asleep, and then I just keep playing. And then like 15% obviously anime, but I watch it a lot. Like I don't even watch normal TV shows besides Mandalorian. Mandalorian's my shit, bro. But
How you liking everything that's going on with like, I'm trying to keep this as spoiler free for the viewers as possible. But how you like it? Like, I know what happened in the season. How you feeling about the season and the reveals and stuff
oh,
like
I
that?
love it. I love it. I love it.
The
I
only close thing to spoiler I'll give is I loved the Clone Wars and I loved Rebels, so I like the tie-ins.
mhm. Yep. I'm sure you saw my story today.
I did, and I'm not spoiling it for the other for their like. Listen,
Bro.
I don't know how many views this podcast is gonna get. It could get 3 from you, your wife, and your kid, or it could get millions in the future when I'm a fucking megastar. But I am not gonna ruin this for some kid 20 years from now that wants to watch the Mandalorian like. Kids nowadays watch Friends and reminisce on
Friends.
something they never lived. Yeah, like there's some kids like my
Who
cousin.
watches Friends?
Like I liked Friends when I was younger, but like my cousin who's fucking 15 says, "Oh, I wish I was born in the 90s. I love Friends so much." I'm like, I don't know, dog.
Ew.
But yeah, the Mandalorian's dope, man.
I highly suggest watching The Mandalorian.
I do too, man.
But there's definitely like a lot of animes that I've watched and it's currently watching, to be honest. Like probably right after we get done talking, I'm gonna watch the second episode of season 4 of Attack on Titan.
Nice, yeah. And as you guys said, I need to get into that. I'm a basic bitch, so like you're an anime. Like I view you as like senpai, as like as like anime otaku over here. I'm basic bitch, fucking shonen guy. I'll call myself. I am Naruto. I am Bleach. I've watched this, so I watched these to completion. Full Metal Alchemist, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, Samurai Champloo.
I'm in the middle of Trigun. Sorry to interrupt. I'm in the middle of Trigun.
Trigun's nice.
It is nice. It is really good right now.
Sword Art Online.
Oh, I just finished the last episode of Sword Art Online.
So the thing about Sword Art Online is it got me hooked, like season 1. I liked the cliffhanger that it left off on. But I didn't like the elf season. I mean, I didn't. The only thing that kept me watching the elf season was the dynamic between Asuna and Kirito. It's the only thing that kept me watching. And then let's not even get started into the whole brother sister thing in that season.
Right?
Yeah,
oh my god. So weird.
But so besides that, so Sword Art Online I watched to completion. So Bleach, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, Samurai Champloo, basically like action shit. Full Metal Alchemist. I can't even fucking talk. But maybe a few other shows, but like you have a much wider catalog of anime that you watch than I do.
Yeah, like Attack on Titan. I stopped watching Boruto.
Yeah.
God, that show is fucking terrible.
I like I was telling you in the DMs though the other day, like apparently Kishimoto's taking over the reins.
I hope so, because I don't know what they did to Boruto, but that's tough. I'm in the middle of One Piece right now. It's just so hard because there's 1,000 fucking episodes.
Dude, one time, so I always bitch and moan and complain to myself. I never vented it like publicly until now, but like I always bitch and moan. I'm like, I wish there was like a super long show that I can watch that I'll never run out of episodes for. and then fucking somebody slams One Piece on my plate, and I'm like, all right, I didn't ask for fucking the Simpsons level of episodes.
Oh my god.
They're the Simpsons of anime, dog.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Have you seen God of High School?
I've watched a few episodes. My one friend keeps telling me to keep like going through it, and that I'd like it.
Wow.
I'm probably gonna have to look at that one.
Yeah, I watched that like when it first came out, and like with the episodes weekly, that shit jumped to like I think like my top 5, to be honest.
Oh, that's what I was about to ask you too. So like, so before we go into that topic, what other anime are you currently watching? So you're watching One Piece, Attack on Titan.
I finished a lot of them too. I finished God of High School. I'm watching Haikyuu.
Yep,
that's one of my favorites too, for sure. Fire Force.
That's nice. I heard about all of these ones I keep hearing about. I always ask people, like, whenever I talk to them, I'm like, yo, what do you recommend? And it's all of these other ones. I'm like, you know, I gotta upload 4 videos a week, and I gotta fucking stream every day, and then I finally get to bed, and I'm recording, and all of a sudden I look up, it's 4 a.m., and I'm watching YouTube videos. I fall asleep. I wake up at fucking 10 to my front door being swung open, and my sister fucking letting my nieces in, saying, "Can you watch them?" And then, yeah, it just ends up.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Black Clover. In the middle of Black Clover. Too.
Black Clover is nice.
Black Clover is really good. There's a lot of Netflix ones that are good too. Like, I gotta finish Hunter x Hunter too.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've seen My Hero Academia. That's one of my favorites too.
I saw a little bit of that, and I like the concept of, you know, the plot of the show, and yeah, it's probably one of my favorites plot wise. You said Hunter x Hunter too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I need to finish that.
My favorite part about that show is Hisoka.
He's so weird,
dude. I got to show you. I don't know if I ever sent you the clips of the dude Prince Trunks on Instagram, but he did he does skits all the time. And it kind of makes me want to do TikToks because of it. And some of the skits are like, he's forced to make a skit with 2 random anime characters that pop up on like the little filter on his head, and like 3 back-to-back episodes of that, he got Hisoka as one of them.
Oh my God.
So he had so in one of the episodes he had Hisoka and like another weird dude, and he was hiding. So it says, you and this guy are your partner, and you're hiding from somebody who's trying to kill you. So it was him and Hisoka. I'll send you the episode after this, and then I could probably fucking discuss it or put it above my head. But him and Hisoka were hiding from this weird dude, and he's talking to Hisoka, and Hisoka's got like the card in his mouth, and the guy's like, she's coming, don't tell me she's coming or whatever. And he's like, why, what's going on? And he's like, oh, that dude's weird. And Hisoka goes, let's see who can out weird who. And he walks out of the closet, and he's like, hi. And the other guy's like, hi. He's like, do you like little boys? And he's like, I like little boys. And he's like, is he really strong? And he's like, yeah, it's quite strong. And he's like, oh.
fucking Hisoka to a T.
And then they start teaming up, and they chase after him, who's hiding in the closet.
Oh my God, I gotta watch that.
Dude, fucking Hisoka is fucking hilarious.
Oh my God,
he's such a meme.
Weird. He's so weird, bro. Oh my God.
He's not good enough yet, but he's super strong.
Oh my.
I'll always remember the one scene where I can't remember who it was, but there's the episode that I watched that always resonated with me, when he like went in that like weird trance, and he had like a blank face, but he was like, he had the aura around him, and he's just wandering slowly, and they were trailing him. I think it was
What episode was that?
Deku was trailing him. Am I thinking of the wrong character? It's not Deku. Yeah, Gon. Yeah, I'm mixing up my fucking protagonist and shit.
Yeah.
But Gon was trailing him.
Oh, are you talking about at the beginning of the Hunter's exam?
I believe so. Well, they were like walking in the woods or the forest or something.
Yeah.
And he was trailing the shit out of him.
Yeah, Gon had his he was trying to get his number.
Yeah.
His number badge thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now that we went off on enough of a tangent, so the Hunter X Hunter is the other one you need to finish. Any other ones you need to finish before the next thing we move on to?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I guess.
You're not interested because like I never got interested in that.
Well, I finished the Stardust Crusaders, like with Jotaro's story or whatever.
Oh yeah, you'd get along with one of my other friends then, because she's all about JoJo.
Yeah, and like after Jotaro's story, it just got like bland for me. Like I started watching the next season after that, and I didn't like it with like all the colors and shit.
All I really know and like of that show, which I always think is funny when I see it, everybody else thinks it's played out, but I still think it's fucking hilarious, is when there's a meme or something and it says "to be continued" on the bottom right. Like there's a video of like the Shiba Inu dogs, and they're cornering the dog, and then the dog's about to pounce on both of them, and it says "to be continued." But yeah,
I think the cringiest shit ever about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is people trying to do the poses.
Oh yeah, the stands.
Yeah, it's literally like the weirdest shit ever. It's like, bro, it's an anime.
I mean,
why are y'all doing that?
I mean, at that point, like you gotta see both sides on that. Like, I mean, we might view it as weird, but that's their version of like showing admiration, I guess, and being a fan to their show. Because like I'll even catch myself now as a 27-year-old in the shower pretending I'm fucking doing the Final Flash from fucking Dragon Ball, but you know, that's just me.
Look, I'm not gonna say I've done that, like, but
or a Kamehameha.
But look, it just hasn't come up recently.
I haven't had that episode recently. My wife signed me up for a psychiatrist, and it's gone now. Stop talking about it.
Oh no, it's getting brought back.
Fuck.
God.
Starts like twitching and shit.
Right.
Fine. No. Flash.
Oh God. Oh no.
But
oh no.
All right, so we're gonna move. So we're already 30 minutes in, dog, and this has been a blast so far. But
oh God, it's been 30 minutes already.
Yeah, so I want to kind of move on so we can get on to our other videos that we got to record. Clue. But top 5 animes if you had to rank them of all time.
Oh God, that's a lot. That's a lot. All right, do I have to put them in like 1 through 5, or can I just list 5?
I'll give you mine real quick. All right. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball AF.
What? What?
I'm kidding, dog.